Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing art studies so I can improve my skills. This is going to be a series on my channel. I want to get better at art, and in some of these videos I will share with you some tips and tricks or talk about something art related, or like in my next video where I answer your questions. A week ago, I posted a video saying that I will do a Q&A video soon, so if you missed that, it will be linked on the screen. This is the last chance to ask me questions about anything on that video. So, if you have any questions, ask away on that video. But today, I'll be sharing with you some self-taught art tips that I have learned ever since I started teaching myself how to draw. Now, there's nothing glamorous about being a self-taught artist. In my opinion, it's harder to learn on your own in some scenarios because it's not like you can just ask someone a question. I have been taking art classes since I was in elementary school, but the teachers don't teach what I wanted to learn, so some of the stuff I had to learn on my own and practice and all that kind of stuff. As a self-taught artist, you will not have the guidance provided by art teachers or professors, but you do have the freedom to learn however you want and whatever you would like to draw. With that being said, let's jump into the tips. Tip number 1, be your own judge. So in order to get better and learn, you have to judge your art. You can't just look at every single piece and be like, this is the best piece I've ever made. You need to be critical rather than being so amazed with everything that you draw. Sometimes you will be amazed at the time, but as time goes on, you won't. If you think all of your artwork that you make is just so wonderful and you don't identify your weaknesses or areas to improve on, then you're not going to get better. For example, I'm going to put up one of my old drawings on the screen. When I made this drawing, I knew that I had a lot to work on, but let's just pull up a more recent drawing. As you can see, there's a huge difference, and the only way I got there was being my own judge. That's not the only way, but one of the ways was being my own judge. And if I never would have been my own judge and pointed out my flaws in my drawings, I feel like I probably wouldn't improve as much as I did. Tip number 2, consistency is crucial. Sometimes I don't draw for weeks, and I know that's bad, but sometimes you just need a break from art. So if you don't see me post anywhere on social media, I'm most likely taking a break from art and social media. But anyways, being consistent is the hardest part about being a self-taught artist. Being consistent can be hard if you go to school, work a job, have chores to do, etc. So you have to find time when you can. As long as you're drawing something, it doesn't matter how long you do it for. They can be quick little sessions. It doesn't have to be like a whole full painting. There will never be a perfect time to practice, so you just need to make a time, squeeze in a few 5 to 10 minutes of drawing time, and you'll be good to go. Plus, quick drawings will be more inspiring than long drawings. When I work on a drawing for weeks upon weeks, I get bored and unmotivated easily. Tip 3, have low expectations but aim high. If you expect too much, then you will be easily discouraged and you will give up. I feel like that goes for anything, not just art. If you have high expectations, it will be hard to reach them depending on what it is. By aiming high, you should be able to achieve whatever your goals are. As goals is what drives you forward. It makes you want to work hard. You may not achieve everything, but at least you got somewhere. So, tip 4, realize how far you have come and stay positive. I may not be where I want to be, but I have come a long way from when I first started drawing. And staying positive will help you continue to grow as an artist. Maintaining a positive mindset will help you become more successful in the long run. Tip 5, learn and study the art fundamentals. This is probably the most important tip on this list. You need to cover the basics before you dive into the harder aspects. If you don't learn the basics, then you'll just be frustrated with your artwork that doesn't turn out that good. I personally learned this during art classes all throughout elementary school and high school, but you can easily learn that on your own through the internet. You need to have a solid foundation before you can just move forward. Like, think about a house. If you have a bad foundation, then the rest is going to fall apart. So watch tutorials and practice the fundamentals. Tip number 6, copy the professionals. By copying, I don't mean steal the work. We are not trying to plagiarism here. We are trying to learn from them. Copying the professionals will help you get better and understand. I do this all the time. I look at a drawing of an eye or something that I'm studying and copy it. I did that here a few times. It's not like I am, only for the eyebrow though. It's not like I'm stealing these. It's just practice and I'm learning as I do it. This will help you with choosing colors, looking at different strokes or lines that they made, and so on. This should not be a major part of your art study. I only do this once or twice because, 1, that's someone else's, and 2, it's important to develop your own style. Tip number 7, don't compare yourself to other artists. Why? Because everyone learns different. You are not them, and you probably have not been drawing as long as them either. Everyone has a different style, and the list goes on. Sometimes it takes longer for certain people to learn and understand and process it, and others, not so much. Just keep in mind and remember that the people that you look up to on the internet, your favorite artists, your favorite influencers that draw or whatever, were once amateurs too, and they were probably drawing just like you, or maybe even worse. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about comparing yourself to others. They had to start somewhere. Art is learned with time, and only look at others for inspiration only. Don't try to copy them. Don't try to say, oh, I wish I was them, and stuff like that. And tip number 8, be a part of the art community through competitions, exhibits, social media, like people's posts, comment on their work if you like it. Even if you don't like it, just be nice and comment, follow them, and all that jazz. So that was the last tip. I hope you found this video helpful. I'm going to try to post more videos a week throughout July and August. I'm going to try to post 3 videos a week at most, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You most likely won't see a video on Wednesday, but we'll see how this whole new YouTube plan goes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!